Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from August 29th to September 4th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Taurus, your challenge is the Seven of Swords for this coming week. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Magician in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Seven of Swords energy. I do feel with the Seven of Swords, there's some sort of uncertainty when it comes to trust issues, when it comes to really trusting people or situations in your life. We're going to clarify the Seven of Swords and see why it's your challenge here in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the World. Okay, so there's something here about something coming to an end. Something here is, has come to an end in the recent past. And I do feel in the past, you may have decided to end some sort of difficult situation because you truly felt like it was time for you to have some sort of new beginning. It was time for you to start something new. And many of you were focused in the recent past on wanting to achieve something big. Okay, you might have been recognized for something here big in the past that you worked towards as well too, is what I'm seeing. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, in the present moment, Taurus, you have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel that, I don't know how to better say this to you. I'm just going to say it because you all know I'm raw. Like I don't even waste time. I just get to what I need to say. In the present moment, I'm really strongly getting your past is haunting you. I'm really getting something here from your past has been haunting you, and it's really been affecting your ability to progress and to move forward. We're going to talk more about this when we clarify for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Temperance, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that you are going to finally be moving towards your happiness. Finally, it's finally going to happen for you. And you've been waiting for this. You've been in a place where you're like, hey, when is it going to happen, Monica? I'm like waiting. I've been waiting. I've went through my tests. I went through my, trials and tribulations. I just want this. I want to move forward. So a lot of you are going to be moving forward to something here that's going to lead to a ton of happiness for you, 10 of Cups. However, the Temperance is here. So there may be periods of time in the near future where you want things to move forward, but time passes and you need to wait or you need to be patient. Okay, and we're going to talk more about this when we clarify in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician in reverse. So a lot of you are learning that, whether you know this or not, and it doesn't matter who or what you believe in, you have the power within yourself to create what you want. Okay, you are a vessel. You are a vessel. Okay, what you put in is what you get out. So I feel like in terms of what you don't see coming, a lot of you don't see that you have that capacity within yourself. Okay, a lot of you have been, I'm getting a depressed energy. I'm getting this energy of like, I'm giving up on life. I'm giving up on, my goals and the things that I want to achieve. So there's something here about you not seeing that happening. Okay, and that's something that you need to be aware of. And that's why it's there in that position. You need to be aware of that in order to change it. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Taurus, and let's see what's going on for you. All right, let's clarify your challenge. All right, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups. You have the Unknown card and the Nine of Pentacles. So your biggest challenge here, Taurus, has a lot to do with you how do I say this? It's like you want to achieve something, you truly want something. You're like, I really want this. I really want it to happen. I really want it to, but at the same time, you're also in this place of, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. And that's where you have to change your energy. You need to really focus on why you're in this place of not knowing what's going to happen. There's something here about you needing to take control and not becoming overly emotional or victimizing when something doesn't happen for you, okay? I am also getting with the Seven of Swords, your biggest challenge here is trust issues. Either people can't trust you or you can't seem to trust people, and that's what leads to you feeling uncertain or not aware of what's going to happen for you, and that's what leads you into some sort of emotional baggage or bondage. So there's something here about you wanting to achieve something within yourself, but you need to shift your focus, okay? This week is all about you shifting your focus and not being in this place of victim. Okay. And if there's trust issues between you and a specific person, then there's a need for you to maybe change your approach in terms of how you approach this person, what you say, how you deal with them. Okay. So this is about you completely taking control. If you see with the Nine of Pentacles, you see a tiger. And this woman is standing there and there's birds and there's a tiger here. And the tiger for me symbolizes strength. It symbolizes knowing oneself, knowing how to find that energy and power within oneself to create and manifest the destiny that they want. So your challenge here is about you taking control of who you are and what you want to become, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past. I'm going to clarify the world for you in the recent past. Okay, so the world is clarified by the Four of Wands. You have the Judgment and the Six of Swords. So in the recent past, I do feel that somebody here, okay, you or your person, take it as it resonates, someone here decided to leave the partnership. They left the partnership because they came to some sort of conclusion that it wasn't for them anymore. I do feel like someone here in the past started to become very judgmental about some sort of situation that that was involved in your relationship. And a lot of you started to shift your focus. You could have been the one that left the relationship here in the recent past. Could have been your person, but I'm more or less picking up on you being the one that left. Okay. Now let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. All right, so the Page of Pentacles is clarified by, you have the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Hangman. So in the recent past, I do feel very strongly that a situation that hurt you on a very deep level, Taurus, it actually moved you into action. Something happened in your life in the past that really affected you on a deep level. It forced you to heal. It forced you to start taking care of yourself. It forced you to realize, I need to change my life. I need to change my life. I can't remain being in this situation. And there was a conflict. There was something here where someone had an argument with you or you had an argument with them. And that's what led you to realize, I need to take action. And that's why a lot of you achieved success, because someone was there pushing you, or maybe you were pushing yourself based on some sort of negative experience that you had from your past. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in the past is a lot of you learned very big lessons, which forced you into changing something. Okay, now in the present moment, like I said, your past is following you. There's something here that happened in the past and you reminisce about it, or it comes up to you, or it comes up in your life. Others of you, there's something about someone here from your past that's very toxic. Okay, and they're appearing in the present moment. I don't know why, but we're gonna find out. Let's clarify the Devil. So the Devil is clarified by the Eight of Swords. You have the Ten of Cups and the Devil. Okay, you have the Devil twice in the present moment. I'm going to be honest with you, Taurus, okay? And it's not going to resonate with everyone, but you all know I'm reading the cards. That's my only job here, is to read the cards and interpret them, okay? So I can't make things up. All I can do is read and, see what I see there. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting there's something toxic in your life, okay? A toxic lifestyle, toxic relationship, toxic partnership. There's something here that's just not healthy for you, and you know it's not healthy. And you can lie to yourself. You can pretend like it's not a problem. You can pretend like it's not there, but it's still going to be there. Okay. In the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that you want to achieve happiness. You want to achieve this full completion of being happy, feeling loved, being loved, and that's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with that. I think we all want that to some extent. But in the present moment, you can't run from this situation. You can't pretend like it's not happening, because what that's actually doing is it's following behind you. It's following behind you, and what it's actually doing is it's hindering you from achieving this ultimate independence of what you're trying to get. Okay. Some of you want to own your own business. Some of you want to be successful. Some of you want to, have a happiness, but at the same time be able to do your own thing. Whatever this is, lifestyle, money, job, you can have that. Okay. But you got to deal with your demons. You have to deal with these demons, whatever they are. Okay. Addictions, alcohol, laziness, whatever it is, you got to deal with them. You cannot remain and be in this place of just pretending like it's not happening, because that's what's hindering you from your success. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Tell me more about this past situation that happened in the past. There's something about your past that's following you in the present moment. And it's there. This card says, what memories from the past are you trying to get your attention? There's something from your past that you try to forget it, you try to turn your back on it, but you need to learn the lesson here. By the way, I'm going to stop the reading for a second because I have to tell you astrologically, there's a lot of squares and stuff happening right now, especially with Uranus being retrograde in Taurus. So with Uranus being retrograde in Taurus, this is talking about something from the past. Retrograde is always something from the past, going back to something. You have the Star, the Seven of Swords, yes, and the Nine of Wands. Something really bad happened in the past to you. I don't know what it was. I can't be specific because it's a general reading, but there was something here that happened that was really intense for you. It really affected you on a deep level, and it kind of made you become this person with, having a lot of boundaries, pushing people away, not completely giving up on achieving and accomplishing things, but there's something here that happened in your past that changed you. It either changed you or it debilitated you. Okay. And this is about you learning how to grow from this, gain strength in order to move forward to the future. Just because something here didn't work out in the past, Taurus, or it didn't go the way that you wanted to, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you're never going to accomplish what you want to accomplish. It just means that you needed to go through that in order to move forward. That's all it means. And the question is, are you confronting that? Are you dealing with the issues, or are you running away from them? Okay, so let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the present moment. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands. You have the Nine of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, you need to be 100% sure of what you want. If someone's coming into your life and they're playing this on and off game with you, it's up to you. If you want to entertain that and remain in anxiety and fear and be in this place of constantly allowing yourself to go through these cycles, you can, or you can say to yourself, no, sorry, I don't want that. I'm not interested in that. That's not for me. Thank you very much. Because what that actually does is the universe sees that you're not accepting that. There's something here, Taurus, about you accepting something and you know it's not good for you, but you pretend like it's not a problem. And that is a big problem, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you really want the true opinion of what the cards are saying, that's what they're saying, okay? So there's something here about you needing to clean something up from your past, work through these situations from your past before you can completely move forward, so that you're not in stress, so that you're not in worry, so that you don't feel like you're being attacked. There's something here in the present moment about you feeling attacked all the time, and this is about you taking control of you, and that's all you can do. Okay, now let's talk about the near future, because in the near future, things get very interesting for you. There's a very strong energy here, Taurus, of you achieving what you actually want to achieve. With the sun being in Virgo, okay, with the sun being in Virgo now until the end of the month, that is going to be trining your sun, your moon, and rising, which means there's a huge opportunity for you to achieve something that you truly want if you're consciously aware of the time that we're in right now. So let's talk about the Chariot in the near future for you. So the Chariot is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Death, and the Lovers. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting there's something here about you completely moving forward from some sort of situation that really, really affected you on a deep level. This is about you finally burying the past and putting it behind you. This is a big, big thing, because I feel like in the near future, you're going to start to realize that it took you so long to get to this point. But it's not the only reason why it took you so long to get to this point was because you didn't even know how to get to that new point in the first place. I think one of the things that you're going to be learning and realizing is that you can have love, you can achieve happiness, but you also need to know how to deal with the past and how to accept things that happened in the past and not feel or be in this place of, how do I put this? Feeling bad for yourself or making yourself feel bad or shaming yourself. You know, there's things that happened in your past because you're meant to learn them. So shaming yourself and feeling bad or holding yourself back because you weren't perfect, that's not going to determine whether or not you're going to be happy. What's going to determine is the lesson that you learned from that in order to move on from it. Okay. So that's why things are taking so long in the near future, because it's up to you, Taurus. I cannot force you. I cannot say to you, you need to work on your issues. You need to become a better person. You got to do that. It's going to start with you. And that's what a lot of you are realizing. And guess what? When you finally do that, look what happens. Lovers. The love of your life comes in for you. The happiness that you always wanted. You completely moving forward in this solid energy of the King of Pentacles energy. You're finally someone who knows exactly what you want. If you're walking around every day and you don't really know what you want, how do you expect to get it? How do you expect to get it if you don't really know what you want? Right? Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. You have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So in the near future, there's something here about, I'm really strongly getting there's something here about you reconciling or coming back together with someone. Some of you are going to be reconciling around the next full moon. Okay. Now we are moving into Mercury retrograde. So there is a possibility of someone here coming back from your past, if that's what you're interested in knowing. But again, it's going to take time and it's going to depend on how you're responding to the situation. Taurus, if you're constantly feeling powerless, if you're constantly feeling like you're not capable, then you're right. Nobody's going to argue with you. If you think you can't do it, no one's going to argue with you. You got to believe that you can do it. Okay. Now let's get some advice for you. The advice is the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. What do you need to do right now in this time to get over something here that hurts you on a very deep level? How can you work through this pain that you've experienced? How can you really put something to an end that's really been bothering you? Once you're able to do that, that's when you're going to be able to, Taurus, recognize the opportunities that are coming into your life. If you're holding on to pain, resentment, painful endings, things that happened in the past, and you're not able to successfully move away from these things by healing them, by accepting them, by not condemning yourself or shaming yourself, then how do you expect to move forward and take advantage of opportunities? This is your biggest piece of advice. You got to deal with this situation from the past. You got to deal with the situation that hurt you. Because Taurus, the truth is, that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. Okay, so Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.